It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Vikings and the Giants. And it comes your way next.
First known as the Meadowlands, EA Sports welcomes you to MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford, New Jersey. It's the start of a new season in the NFL. Welcome to our first Sunday of 2024 with football. Mike Tirico, my partner this year, Greg Olsen. Greg, so excited to be with you and so excited about Week 1. You build it up, you talk about it for 6 months, but when it arrives, man, it feels so good.
And it's really the only week of the entire season, Mike, where all 32 teams are all dreaming the same thing. Playoffs, Super Bowl hopes. This was the best offseason any of them have ever had. And on top of that, it's the excitement and the hope in these stadiums. Every fan base in the NFL thinks that this is their year, and Week 1's getting off to a hot start, and I know both you and I are looking forward to being along for the ride.
It is the opener of the 2024 season for these two teams. And off we go on EA Sports. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Giants led out by their quarterback, Daniel Jones. Here he is. It's year 6 in the NFL. He was the 6th overall pick back in 2019 out of Duke. And Jones still at the helm for the Giants.
There's just something special about Week 1, isn't it, Mike? I mean, after months of anticipation, speculation, it finally hits you. The season has arrived. This is the first time where we're going to get to see a lot of the debuts of players on new teams, new coaches, rookies taking the field for the very first time in a meaningful game. The preseason is one thing, but it's an entirely different level of excitement once opening weekend rolls around. I don't know about you, but I am excited to see what's in store for us, that these games finally now matter.
Jones operating out of the pistol. To the outside, complete to Johnson.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first time, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
That's a short one caught by Laporta. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll take this down to the 47. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And after parting ways with the Packers, Jones kind of surprised some by staying in the NFC North. He signs with Minnesota, and he joins an offense that is loaded with talented skill players. So if he can continue to be the playmaker he's been throughout his career, they've got themselves a nice young group here in Minnesota, especially on the offensive side of the ball.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Herbert. He connects with Jordan Addison. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. From the gun, it's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete. And this drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he will score. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Vikings. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Giants offense ready now for their second drive. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. He'll get this out wide. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jones. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is, because they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Play action now. It's Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got a receiver. It's Addison. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down. On
1st down, Herbert. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. They'll put Addison in motion. On play action, it's Herbert. That's caught downfield by Harrison. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
First down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Here comes the screen to Jones. Looking for room out on the edge. Not going to find it. As a matter of fact, I think they tracked him down behind the line of scrimmage. Good job by the defense, and it's 4th down. Reichard's kick is good. And the Vikings will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Giants offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Jones going to hand this to Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Shotgun now for Jones. Now a short one caught by the tight end Johnson.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. In motion, it's Robinson. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. On the zone read, a give to Tracy.
Well, we have an early decision here, Mike. How aggressive does this coach want to be on this 4th down try? I think you got to keep your offense out there. You have a prime opportunity to take the fight to them, extend this drive, and hopefully be able to come away with points.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. It's the Vikings with the edge. More from MetLife Stadium after this. The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll try to run. And he's going to have the Giants, and he's going to have the Chargers.
Little test of wills up front, huh, Mike? I mean, who wanted this one more? Who would get off the line quicker? Who would drive the other side backwards? Pretty impressive that not only are they the ones that won the battle, the defense knew what was coming and still couldn't stop it.
In motion, it's Robinson. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. And that's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
Taking, and he's in! Daniel Jones. Touchdown, Giants. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Vikings offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. They'll put Addison in motion. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
They'll go back to Jones on 1st down. He'll try to push forward. He'll wind up getting 3 yards with that one. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one. They face 2nd down and 7. Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Micah McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle. Now, after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Now a handoff. Jones. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down. Herbert to throw. The sideline pulled in by Addison. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now a play fake. Herbert. This one complete to Oliver. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. Now Herbert. He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he's into the end zone. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Minnesota.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts 1st and 10. And he's able to gain yardage out of this one before he slides.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
Lots of space past the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now here's the longtime star in the league, Zeke Elliott. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the 1st down. Now a play fake. Jones. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
It's so easy to underestimate the speed of this quarterback until you get on the field. They break down your pursuit angle so quickly because of that speed, so give credit to the defense. They understand it's a collective effort to contain this guy, and this time, defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down. Here's Jones. And that is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Here comes Aaron Jones and the Viking offense as they take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. That is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
3rd down and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
With the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right? You can put him in center field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also can bring him on pressure, Mike, and that's what this guy does so well. The timing and the speed, he got there in a hurry.
The Giants offense ready to take over possession of the football. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. A carry here for Tracy. And we'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. The veteran safety Harrison Smith there on the stop. 2nd and 7. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be 3rd down and short. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. A gain there of 11. First down, Giants.
And that's a heck of a run there on 3rd and 1. So often these backs, they're just thinking, all right, just get 1 yard, pick up the first down. But not this guy. He's thinking, I know where the marker is, but I'm going to pick up as many yards after that as I can. That's exactly what he does. Fresh set of downs.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with more on this opening week. After this, we'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Jones. This one on target for Johnson. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. 18 yards on the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the second quarter. Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down. Again, it's Jones. Taken in right side by the tight end Johnson. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. And that's a football to hold on to forever. His first NFL touchdown in his very first NFL game. Gano on to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Giants will come back to tie things at 17. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Vikings offense going to take over just before the half. So this next drive about to get going. We remind you, coming up later tonight, the regular season premiere of Sunday Night Football. It's a good one. Playoff rematch, Stafford against Goff, the Rams and the Lions from Ford Field. That's at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, we wrap up Week 1 with Monday Night Football. Aaron Rodgers gets another shot at a Monday opener. The Jets and Niners from Santa Clara, 8:15 Eastern, 5:15 West Coast. Oh, they are on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. and the defense has it. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, it's Jones. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he'll be taken down. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their second. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Giants get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Herbert. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at Venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Titans on top as that one draws close to halftime. Nick Westbrook-Akine, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Adam Thielen, a touchdown reception. It was a terrific first half from quarterback Daniel Jones. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half.
3 points.
And I expect to see more of the same
these two
after
sides
the break.
As half number 2 kicks off. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Vikings offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's going to let one fly for Addison. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down. Now it's Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Throwing, Herbert. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
It'll be a punt coming up for the Vikings, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Now, fair catch taken, and they're going to have great starting field position just shy of midfield. The home team's offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They'll begin just shy of midfield with a 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Tracy. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Back to throw is Jones. Now he'll run it. And he's down at the 3. What a run.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the 1st down, sets up 1st and goal.
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. In motion, it's Robinson. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take him back to the 5-yard line. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. To throw is Jones. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest.
And that is Hunt in the end zone. He's in. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up.
And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection. It's tough to completely celebrate, Mike, when you don't pick up the 1st down, but that's a run you will take every single time. I mean, good yardage in a lot of situations, it'll get you the 1st down, just not here.
And this will wind up a Vikings 1st down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44. run it once more with Jones. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Herbert. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
So a much more difficult scenario now. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to let one fly for Addison.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the 3rd quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And we run you through the highlights here. It has been a very big performance from the quarterback position, instrumental in leading and executing, and now trying to finish strong and take his team to the finish line. Now it's Tracy looking to run. Brought down at the 21, a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. On the give, it's Tracy. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They fake the handoff. Now Jones. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
They'll motion their tight end Johnson. This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Jones. Over the middle, that's the tight end Johnson.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Powerful running there, stiff-arming his way for a gain of 6.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
He's got his man complete to Johnson.
3rd and inches, you see a lot of teams try to take a shot. Why, Mike? Because they know on 4th and inches, they still have a chance to convert the 1st down. The shot wasn't there, but they're still able to pick up a nice gain and convert and bring up 1st down.
A ball deep for the end zone. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be 2nd down. Jones gonna hand this to Tracy. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Got to give a lot of credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was plenty of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. I thought the protection was actually pretty solid. But at the end of it, there was just nowhere to go, and he had no choice but to just throw that ball away.
And this one's going to land out of bounds as they'll mark it inside the 20. The visitors' offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They'll start out first down and 10. Herbert to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down. On play action, it's Herbert. That's a short one caught by Laporta. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On the ground now with Jones. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. That's Bobby Okereke there for the stop. Now Herbert. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's first and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line. On play action now, Herbert. It is brought in the end zone. Jordan Addison, touchdown Vikings. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Reichard, good with the extra point. And the Vikings are back within a field goal. The lead is 3. Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine the defense is saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. They'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. The veteran safety, Harrison Smith, there on the stop. Shotgun now for Jones. Pass complete to Neighbors. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 3rd and 2. On the zone read, a give to Tracy. And it looks like he's going to have that first down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's got it enough. And they convert on 3rd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbors. Second time they've connected on this drive, and 19 yards out of this one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now, Jones. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. They'll run with Tracy. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations. Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? And this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
A run on 1st and goal. A short game, down to the 7. Here now, 2nd down and goal. They'll go with him again. Not a lot of room to work there. Well played by the defense. And they set themselves up for 3rd and goal. Throwing, Jones. He'll take this down to the 2, but that is it. Good job by the defense to hold it to a gain of 3 and set up 4th down.
You could tell that this defense was ready for this exact play call. They know that they're going to give their quarterback a chance both through the air and on the ground with his legs. They do a nice job stopping him short of the goal line to force 4th down.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense. And Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, Herbert. He's got Laporta open on the left side. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. On the give, it's Jones. And he's going to pick it up and take it down inside the 35 for the first down. Here's Kamara. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Now a handoff. Jones. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Again, it's Jones. 3 Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll put Addison in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. On the handoff, Jones. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They'll put Addison in motion. They run on the jet sweep, and this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play. Big play coming up. This is third down. This will not do the trick. They've stopped him behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
So here we go. Big spot for the rookie. This to cut the deficit in half. And this one right down the middle. It's good. Big points there. They are back within 3 here in the fourth quarter.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The home team's offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. In motion, it's Robinson. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he'll only get it to the 26-yard line, setting up second and long. They need 8 as they come up for third down. From the gun, it's Jones. He'll let it fly. Deep ball for Slayton. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. This returnable from inside his own 40. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
The crowd at MetLife on their feet for third down. They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on fourth down. Herbert to the air again. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Another try, 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big third down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have fourth down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up fourth down. So big spot coming for the kicker, Will Riker. This to even the score late. And this one is off the mark. It is no good. They're unable to tie it and remain down by 3.
And that could very well wind up being a critical miss. I mean, you got to be able to rely on your kickers at this stage of the game. But he can't come through, and this one stays a 3-point game.
1st and 10. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. 70 seconds left to go in this game. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They'll run again. It's Tracy again. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. They'll stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Here comes 3rd and 6. Jones. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to an E. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to an E. So it's a win for the Men in Blue. The Giants get it done. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Giants are winners as we say so long from MetLife Stadium.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Cards and the Bills. And it's all up next.
Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons, and whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right, it was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
It's one of the happiest moments for any football fan. A new season is officially underway. It's Brandon Powell with the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Cardinals now, headed out for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, or how you start, can have a massive impact on how things play out.
He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. It's Connor again. He's contained at the line for no gain. Tackled on the play by Taylor Rapp. Back-to-back runs yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Here's 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Tune. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Tune back to throw. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
The first down carry for Connor. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Tune setting up to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. To throw, Tune. Able to hit Ryman, complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
And this one's out of the side of the end zone. Was trying to get that precise aim, but he was off the mark. It's going to be a touchback. So now the Bills will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, he experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Kid, I really think this is one of those moments where every starting quarterback in the opener, right, week 1, all has a sense of gratitude, all has a smile on their face. You're one of 32 guys on the planet that get to start an NFL season.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That is not a good omen at all. You spend so much time, Kate, on the first 15 plays, and that first play, you've rehearsed it in your head over and over as a quarterback, as an offensive line. You never, ever want to go backwards, have such a negative play, but now you got to flush it and quickly move on.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle. Let's see what they went with on third down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Punter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. Now we get set to see the Cardinal offense for the second time. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. 2 now. He's on the move, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
They'll punch it away again. Blake Gillikin coming back to the field. And this will be his second effort of the contest. His work begins at the 31. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the Bills will take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. On first down, it's Goff. He's got Khalil Shakir. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. Gets this to Kincaid. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
First down throw from Goff. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to find Mike Evans with that throw. And it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again, it's Goff. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that's gonna leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Goff setting to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And this one gets out of bounds. It was pushing some distance towards the goal line, but gets out at the 5. The Cardinals offense making its way out. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet Still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit. Tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Right back to Connor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First down, and they go right back to it. This is ahead for about 5. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Halfway there on first down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Throwing here, 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. 2 looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
Blake Gillikin on to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And they'll get ready to go on offense. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Another one for Gibbs. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Darius Robinson there to make the tackle. No gain here after a gain of only 1, and now they'll face 3rd and 9. Putting a receiver in motion. Goff on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kaiser White has it. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that pick. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Out had the Cardinals now on offense. And it's not good, Brock, when you're discussing their punter as one of your early game MVPs, but they just haven't been able to get anything going so far.
No, you'll hear some old school coaches, especially defensive-minded coaches, Kate, and they'll say, hey, man, there's nothing wrong with the drive ending with a kick, right? As a quarterback and as an offense, maybe that was the way you played the game back in the day, but not modern football. You've got to go score.
2nd and 4. Jones reels it in. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Back to throw now. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Setting up a throw. Ryman there to haul it in. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. They have themselves another 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Tackle made by Von Miller. We're through 1/4 of this opening weekend of football. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Third and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Badgley able to knock it through. And that will get them on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Goff on 1st and 10. Reeled in by George Kittle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Shotgun snap here to Goff. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Coming right is Gibbs. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. They go play action with Goff. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up. From the gun, Goff. Finds the in route, complete. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Sean Murphy-Bunting ranging over for that stop. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Motion man sent left. Goff now on 3rd down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Sean Murphy-Bunting in to pick it off. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
The Cardinals in possession of it once again. Their first drive of the new campaign netted a field goal. Now let's see if they can bump that up to a touchdown on drive number 2. They'll start this series with an option left. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down. Toon finds his target, Ryman. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. and nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. They'll run here following the penalty. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he'll get it up to the 44.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. They're signaling for a stoppage here, and yep, there's a player injured after that snap. Not what they wanted to see in week 1 as their medical staff heads out to check on him. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That throw finds Kittle. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Gibbs now from the gun. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. From the 36. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Cooper going in motion right. From the gun on 3rd down. This will be caught by Cooper. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shakir sent in motion left. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. To give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now gone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
That's 2. Count them 2 drives that he has put to rest now. First with the interception, and this time a critical 3rd down sack. There's just some players on the field, they sense the moment defensively, and when they get the opportunity, well, they make the most of it.
The Bills with a punt team out there. Greg Dortch back to return for the Cardinals. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. He has it at the 22. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That one an impressive 57-yard kick. And it'll be Cardinals football. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. Running to start this drive with Connor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Has a man, that's Greg Dortch. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Arizona. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Trying again, following the sack. This will be cut by Connor.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. This a 39-yarder. Badgley able to knock it through. And that will add to their score.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Well, we've already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guys' ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden ratings hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. Off play action, Goff. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Goff back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Sam Martin on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. The Cardinals and running back James Conner headed back to the field. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And that'll bring up second down. Off the play fake, he's gonna throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. So Buffalo's gonna call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Straight ahead, it's Conner. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. The Cardinals out for the punt. And he's going to do the honors for the fourth time today. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Punt meets him at the 28. And some nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. This one returned for 11 yards. And they're going to take over possession. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Goff setting to throw. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. So that brings up second down. Goff to the air now. Will the Cardinals get to him here? He's brought down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Kate, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Brought down by Rasul Douglas. They get 5 yards, and that is how we close out half number 1. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Titans with the lead in the second quarter of play. Nick Westbrook-Akine, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Adam Thielen, a touchdown reception.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome y'all back for the start of our third quarter. Samuel now to return it. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills and Jared Goff set to take over on offense once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
On first down, it's Goff. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And it sets up second down. Looking to throw, Goff. Into traffic, complete. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the two defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Into the hands of Kittle. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Throwing again, it's Goff. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long. Another try following the sack. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
He beams one deep right side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing fourth down.
I'm just going to say maybe not the guy you want to pick on in coverage on this particular series. Gets a hand on that throw and knocks it away. The next time, well, he could get two hands on it and take it the other way.
Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. Drive starts out with a first and 10. Connor on the inside give. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That's complete. Here's Connor. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Christian Benford up to make that stop. So now here's 3rd and 5. Here's 2. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a fourth down.
When you ask a lot of your defenders on that field, it is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
His work begins at the 31. And it ends up a good return for him, up past their own 40. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Bills will take over possession. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Shakir in motion right. First down throw from Goff. Connection made to Shakir. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. That was Max Melton who hauled him down there. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. From the gun, Goff. That's going to be caught by Evans. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch, because 6 sacks, it's hard to come by in this league.
Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Goff. Kittle brings it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it. A dependable kicker, man, that is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
Powell now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. The Arizona offense ready to get things going again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the 2nd half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every 1st down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Tossing this out to Connor. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. To throw, 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Bills will take over deep in their own territory. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. Goff on 1st and 10. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Only took him 1 play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Here's Goff. A quick slant here into the hands of Cooper. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. That throw finds Kittle. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now. They'll go right side with Gibbs. Down the sideline inside the 30. And they finally get to him at the 15. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, well, the best of them take advantage of it.
Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Intended target there was Mike Evans. And now they face second down. Throwing is gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
Goff now on third down. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills take a third-quarter lead. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Connor here from the gun. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 32. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Carry here for Connor. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. It's Connor again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. 2 now. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. The Bills and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. They're 1 for 1 so far to begin the new NFL season. Touchdown on their opening drive. Let's see if they have 2 for 2 in them. Goff back to throw. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Cardinals grab it! Well, that didn't take long, Brock. 1 play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
Here comes their offense out again. And this has to be a touchdown, Brock. They're taking the field 1st and goal from the 5. A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. Trying to run it in, Connor. And he's brought down after a decent gain. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. It's Cardinals ball, and they could use a score. They come into the fourth trailing. The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's 2nd and goal. One more time with Connor. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now, here's 3rd and goal. 2, looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals take a 4th quarter lead. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals push their lead to 3. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Bills' offense all set for their next drive. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. Another one for Gibbs. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Complete to Shakir. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They're now set for 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Nowhere to go with it, so he just throws it away.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Goff trying again on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with a penalty. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here. Now Goff. Into the hands of Kittle. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Goff setting to throw. Looking touchdown, but can't connect.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Goff to the air now. Cut near the goal line. And in. Touchdown, Buffalo. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the second half and puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now a try to go up by 4, put it out of the range of a field goal. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. The Bills kickoff team out there now as they'll send this away. Dortch now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. The offense headed back to the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch a breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Right back to Connor. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Their punter making his way out now. Takes it in at the 21. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw. Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long. From the gun, Goff. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Man in motion here. First down throw from Goff. Cut at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. Coming right is Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
I get it in baseball. That 27th out, it's just different than the other 26. And these 100 yards and these inches right near the goal line, well, they're the toughest to get. And this defense, give them some credit, man. Put a gold star by that effort. To hold them inches away on the previous down and then to get the sack, game-changing kind of plays. Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Dortch now to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense making its way back out now. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Toon finds his target, Ryman. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Cardinals down by 7. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Throwing here, Toon. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2nd and 3 now. He'll look to throw it. Has the connection to Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones reels it in. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. To throw. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
They connect for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Arizona goes ahead and calls its second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use. Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. And they pull it off, a touchdown catch in the final moments, and now overtime or a win right here are on the table. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
On for the PAT, and a make would tie us up late. All right, got a timeout here. Just 8 seconds remaining in our ball game. Defense had a chance to scheme it up, now lined up to defend this try. Setting up to pass. He's on the move. And down he goes! They get to him for a sack, and that may have just saved this game. They remain up by 1. Ooh, this one's gonna be talked about, partner. They could have kicked the extra point and forced overtime. Instead, they risk the game on one play and come up empty.
Sports radio dream right here. Kate, you know it. It's going to be talked about all over town for the whole week. There's a ton of risk. But you make that decision based on the minutes that preceded it, right? And looking at this game and going, we're better off trying to win this right now than we are going to overtime. They just couldn't get it done.
They take a knee, and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win. So it's the Bills who come away with the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for Brock Ewart, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Buffalo.
It's week 1 of the National Football League, and we've got a showdown in the Sunshine State. It's the Jags and the Dolphins, and it's coming up next.
It's had many names, but only one NFL team over the years. We're at the home of the Dolphins, Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Well, Brock, we saw week 1 begin on Thursday night, and now 2 more teams get their season started here on Sunday. He's Brock Ewart, I'm Kate Scott, and it is very important, partner, for both teams here that their seasons begin on a strong note.
Yeah, this is the week where I really can't take myself back to that locker room, to week 1 across the different seasons. And whether it was high school or college or pro, it was the same feeling. Right, it was hope springs eternal. Even though it's the fall and the calendar's turned and it's week 1, you're so hopeful of what lies ahead.
Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. Devin Duvernay to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And bringing them out in his 4th season since arriving as the #1 overall pick back in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
It's the dawn of a new season, Kate, with all the promise in the world ahead of he and his squad. And this is where all that off-season planning, the reps in camp, the sweat, the blood, the tears come into play. And you really don't want to stumble out the gate. You want to be the horse who jumps to the front right away and let everybody try to chase you down.
And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. It was Tyrell Dodson with the tackle. 2nd down now, 7 to go. Lawrence working from the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. Starts his return from the 23. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. Bringing him out, coming off one of his best seasons as a pro, an MVP runner-up finish in year number 9, Dak Prescott.
I don't think I'm alone in this, Kate. To me, Dak is one of the easiest players to root for their success in the NFL. I think for me and for many others, well, it's based on all he's overcome, from tough playoff losses to significant injuries. But his leadership, his stats, his ability to play like an MVP in big moments, at his best, he really is all you could ever ask for.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Dak now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Godwin. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They'll motion Jefferson left. Dak off the play fake. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up here with Achane. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Pickup of 5 on that play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. First down, here's Dak. Buys time, rolling right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
First chance inside the red zone for the Dolphins now. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20. Prescott here from the gun. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. They send a man in motion. On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Prescott to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he takes this down close, stopped at the 3. A pickup of 4. That brings up 3rd and goal. McCaffrey dives for the end zone, and he makes it. Touchdown! The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. 2nd drive coming up for the Jacksonville offense. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. ETN gets it on the draw. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that side.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Another try following the sack. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And no chance at a return as this one heads across the sideline at the 25-yard line. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their 2nd drive of the contest. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And Kate...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
I don't know why, Kate, but when I'm thinking of this series that we all just watched, I'm just hearing the sound thud. Not a whole lot of other ways to describe the set of downs that we just watched and the results that followed. It was third and extra long, and now it's fourth and forever.
Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. He takes this in on his side of midfield. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The kicking team got downfield quickly there. He didn't manage much on the return. And the Jaguars working with a short field as they take over. Here's ETN on first down. And that's good for a gain of 5. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down. Tight end going in motion here. First down throw, Lawrence. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off, Kendall Fuller. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away, just as they did.
They're out and set, first and 10. Throwing from his own end zone, he's got Smith. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. Second down now, 7 to go. To throw, Prescott. Taken in by Smith. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Play action, Prescott. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. He broke 50 on his first punt and looks to have done the same here. Fair catch called for and taken just beyond midfield. So no return on that punt. And it'll be Jaguars football. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Lawrence now off the play action. Gets this one into the hands of Christian Kirk. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Neither side separating much so far. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the second quarter. It's Jaguar football. They're looking at 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's going to be caught by Washington. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They get 22 on that one. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. And the defender comes away with it. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. Their first drive of the season, an uneventful one, led to a punt, so they'll try to get some new season magic going here on their second drive. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. And his pass is going to fall incomplete. Looking for the back that time. So it'll be 2nd down. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now Prescott. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. And Brock, I know the goal is always points every drive, but I think just as big a goal, gotta play clean football here. You cannot give it away for a 3rd consecutive possession.
Yeah, we call that rebuilding some confidence in yourself as a group, right? Just to execute without the mistakes. Pros, you can shake off a turnover with ease, but back-to-back, even the seasoned vets have a little trouble getting past that.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of the broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. They go right back to Etienne. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's on the move. Oh, he's gonna run for it. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
First and 10, it's Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. This is ahead for about 5. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll try it left with Etienne. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars start to fight back with their first points of this game. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
On now is Cook to kick this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And this certainly isn't the rut they want to be in, Brock. All of their drives have been ending in punts as of late. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Duke the defender. He's got a gain of 6 there. Play brought to an end by Ronald Darby. 6 yards the pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. Now Dak to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. First and 10, Prescott. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Devin Lloyd on the tackle.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Throw caught by his running back. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. The Jaguars down running back Travis Etienne trotting back out to the field. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. They'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. So now here's 3rd and 5. Lawrence working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
1st and 10 now from the 30. And They've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Sometimes the surprises work out for a nice game. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
On second down, it's Etienne. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
You could put that sack right into the coverage sack category. You can see the quarterback, he's scanning, right? He's going through his progressions. 1, 2, 3, nobody's open. And then, bam, sack lunch.
Jacksonville in punt formation. Logan Cook, the one to kick it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The fair catch taken in at the 28-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it'll be Dolphins football. The Miami offense headed out there now. Well, their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Stopped by Foye Oluokun. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Going run again with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now. Running back sent in motion. Prescott now on 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. He'll cobble together a yard there. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Lawrence to throw it. Finding Reynolds. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Putting the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Escapes the pocket. Now here he goes. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. A timeout taken by Jacksonville. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Now Lawrence on the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Another try following the sack. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Dolphins have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field, because right now, with the 3rd interception, Man, he is killing his team.
The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And with all their timeouts remaining, Brock, they may be able to put a little something together here before halftime. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Darnell Savage with a pick. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football, sure. But instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Mostert on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. They'll have to be quick about anything they want to do here. We're just moments away from halftime. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. This one finds Berrios. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Here's 2nd and 2. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. 3rd and just 2 to go. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Putting a receiver in motion. Looking to throw. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. That brings us to our first halftime of the new season. Now it's up north to Orlando for a look around the league. We've got Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get our tour started out at venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. And it's the Titans out in front in that one. Nick Westbrook-Akine, a touchdown reception. From there, we'll head down to the Big Easy. Check on the Saints at home at the Superdome. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. Adam Thielen, a touchdown reception. One of the top performers in that first half was the running back Travis Etienne. He's already over 100 yards rushing for the game and has a touchdown run as well. Both these teams ready for the fight ahead. We're ready to get back to it as well. And to do just that, we'll hand it back over to Kate and Brock.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. On target to his man, Berrios. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
One of the most common penalties in the sport, and the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll get 18 yards there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
Receiver in motion, going left. Play action, Prescott. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Dak out of the pistol. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
That's incomplete left side. Looking for Travis Kelce that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You know, that's an example right there where you just simply got to be on the same page with each other and get both ends of the play right to execute. They want that one back.
And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. The Jaguars and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Lawrence to throw. He gets this one to Strange. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 2nd and 3 now. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
3rd down, Lawrence to throw. It's tipped away, and he's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Slot man motioned over. Throwing on first is Prescott. Has it downfield, working the left. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Prescott here from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. Third down coming up. Another throw for Prescott. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins can tie it up after hitting pay dirt in the third. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins tie things up at 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Jaguars back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. It's all squared up again following that touchdown, partner, so some added importance on this series. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Lawrence. That's complete. Here's Kirk. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Here's ETN on the give. And he gets him around 6 there. Javon Holland there to make the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Running left with Bigsby. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. This is ETN. He's got the 1st and more inside the 25. He mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 3rd quarter lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Little able to connect on the point after. And the Jaguars break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Cook to kick this away. Mostert on the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Dolphins and quarterback Dak Prescott ready to get back to work. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this 2nd half. 1st and 10, Prescott. To the ground it goes, that's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. From the gun, McCaffrey. He loses the football. Jags pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group can turn to for a spark or a big play when they've needed it. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Now a give to Etienne running right. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. Taken in by Kirk right side. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Brought down that time by Kendall Fuller. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Here's Etienne. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First down throw, Lawrence. The throw is caught. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Trying it right side with Etienne. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. They get 2 on the play, and now they've got 1st and goal. Motioning Washington right. Quick pass, right side, complete.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Etienne, and he gets in, touchdown. The Jaguars capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Travis Etienne, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Set to return, this is Braxton Berrios. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Dolphins are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They gave one away on their first drive of the season. Now it's time to get one back with a touchdown on drive number 2. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a 1/3 of what they needed. 3rd and 6 coming up. Man in motion out of the slot. Prescott now on 3rd down. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the counter, McCaffrey. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Man in motion here. Off the play fake, hits Prescott. Throwing deep for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
The visitors and this running back headed back out for a new series. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed to Reynolds. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's a Jaguar first down. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's a give to ETN. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
ETN again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Miami set to take over once again on offense. And they're coming off a 3rd interception thrown, Brock. That last one costing them what looked to be a very good drive.
Yeah, I could put this offense, frankly, at a breaking point when it comes to this passing game. The turnovers have just been a consistent problem. And that last one really stings because it kept points off the board.
Dak now from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down, here's Dak. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Foye Oluwakin with the pick.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. 1st and 10 from the 41. Kirk comes in motion right. Gonna start things off with a sweep. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
On these 1st and 10 calls, defenses are always keyed in that a run might be coming their way. And as soon as the QB turned to give the ball, The entire defense came crashing in to bury them for a loss.
Complete out to the right. And they bring him down around the 34. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That pass caught by Strange. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He's on the move. Steps up and he's running with it. Gets out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the gun, ETN gets it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Call it 1 yard there. Tough sledding the last couple of runs. It's 4th and 2. Here's Lawrence to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars have likely locked up the win right there. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
On is Little for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars stretch their lead to 21. On now is Cook to kick this away. Barrios now to return it. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. And the last 2 drives have been teaching tape for that defense, Brock, and probably have earned this offense a lecture in the near future as well. Just haven't been able to take care of that football.
Yeah, I just kind of want to focus on those guys, everything they're doing on that side, because the humble pie this offense is eating, it's been a tough watch.
That play good for 17 and a 1st down. Great start to the drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just 1 play. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they make the tackle at the 38. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
They really need some chunk yardage here on 2nd down. Oh, he loses the football. Jags pick it up. Space, left touchdown! The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. All right, Brock, that was a design run. Those always opening up to some contact. It obviously popped the football free for 6. What do you do there as a QB?
Well, you work so hard on ball security, right? But it's usually within the pocket or when you're throwing it. You don't spend a lot of time on ball security outside the pocket, but he's going to have to.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars continue piling on to this lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now this offense getting set to work here. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Kelsey makes the catch. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
This one finds Barrios. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. From the gun is Prescott. Into the hands of Jefferson, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Dak throwing again. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Another throw for Prescott. On target to Godwin. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Motioning the tight end now. Here's 2nd and 5. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Prescott here from the gun. He's got it. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins putting up points in a game decided. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate.
So we have a pause here inside 2 minutes. All reviews come from the booth, and they want to take one more look. At least right here is where having all those camera angles comes into play. We're going to get a much clearer picture thanks to all the shots we've got.
Yep, technology, everybody's friend right now. We get to watch it again and again, unlike these officials who got to see it once in real time. We just have to see, is there clear enough evidence to overturn the call that was made down there on the field?
No change to the call on the field, so that play is going to remain a touchdown. Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins cut the lead by a quarter, down now to 21. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And this is covered by the Jaguars. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. He'll give this up the middle to Etienne. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down. So the Jaguars, the visitors in this one, but they take home the win. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Jaguars as we say so long from Miami.